Welcome back to the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm. The Southeastern men's basketball team was recently at home in the University Center as they took on Texas A&M-Corpus Christi in the Islanders in a Southland Conference matchup. Let's go out to the University Center and check out those highlights.
Southeastern returned to the University Center to take on A&M-Corpus Christi in Southland Conference play. It was a Southland Conference home opener for the Lions, looking to avoid an 0-3 start. Early on, ball gets knocked away. Quinn Cooper gets the rebound, scores on the putback 2 of his 9 points in the ball game early on for Southeastern. The Lions trailed 1-0 early, but scored 7 straight points and were never threatened from there. The Islanders coming down the floor. Ted Wong goes up, he'll score, gets the foul, goes for the three-point play where he missed the free throw. With Cooper from the right corner for 3. Cooper 2 of 3 from long range. And Southeastern builds a 10-point lead. A&M-Corpus Christi would rally. Myron Dempsey, 2 of his 12 points. He went 5 of 11 from the floor. And then Terrence Jones, who had the game winner against UTSA on Wednesday in San Antonio, he scores 3 of his 8 points. Deshaun Patterson, who led Southeastern with 14 points, drives to the lane and scores. Patterson would have a big night on both ends of the floor. And then a 3-ball by Jones. Jones, who was 2 of 7 from long range, finishing 4 points under his average. Darren Populist wide open for 3. He would hit 3 straight 3-pointers in the first half as Southeastern pulled away. And then Patterson would get the rebound, would drive the floor, find Populist. Populist wide open for the right wing for 3. Pop 3 of 5 from downtown, scored 9 points. Southeastern had 4 players in double figures. Elgin Bailey into the lane. The left-hand shot is good. Bailey finishing with 11 points on 3 of 5 shooting for Southeastern. Jones would come off a screen. He would score to try to keep the Islanders close in the ball game. Southeastern would lead 32-26 at halftime. In the second half, the Lions began to pull away. Roe Johnson, who finished with a double-double in the ball game, scores 2 of his 10 points. He also grabbed a game-high 12 rebounds. And then the acrobatics by Deshaun Patterson, the senior out of Houma, finished 4 of 9 from the floor, grabbed 7 rebounds, had 4 assists, and picked up 3 steals. One of the assists right there to Johnson. Johnson, who was 3 of 7 from the floor for the Lions. And then Cooper will drive. He'll bounce it inside to Jeremy Campbell. Campbell scores. He scored 10. He was 4 of 7 from the floor for the Lions. And then Johnson puts one up, gets it off the glass, gets the foul, and he would go to the line where he finished 4 of 5 in the ball game. Johnson would complete the 3-point play. Southeastern finished 19 of 32 from the free throw line in the ball game. The long 3 is missed by Patterson, but Bailey is there, gets the offensive rebound and scores, and the foul. And the transfer from Mississippi State would cap the 3-point play with the free throw. Bailey 5 of 8 from the line. And then Quinn Cooper wide open for 3 from the top of the key. Southeastern would outscore the Islanders in the second half, 35-29. And then the steal and dunk by Patterson, who capped off the night. And Southeastern would defeat A&M-Corpus Christi for just the second time in 7 games. And they would go to 7-8 overall in the season, 1-2 in league play. The Islanders would fall to 2-14, 1-3. Patterson leading the way for Southeastern with 14 points. Johnson with a double-double, 10 points and 12 rebounds. Elgin Bailey with 11 points, while Jeremy Campbell had 10.
Thanks, Matt. If you haven't had a chance to see the Lions in action yet, make sure you make it out to the University Center as the Lions return this Saturday night as they welcome rival Nicholls State to Hammond, and again on January the 25th as the Bears from Central Arkansas come to town. Students are back on campus here at Southeastern Louisiana University, and the tennis team is back in action on their new home court. Let's check out the tennis schedule with Matt Sullivan.
The Lady Lions will be back on their home court for the first time in 2 seasons, beginning on February 19th when they host Louisiana Tech and Jackson State in a day-night doubleheader. The Lady Lions will take on Louisiana Tech at 11 a.m. before hosting Jackson State at 6 on the new courts located adjacent to the new Southeastern Track Complex. Southeastern will also host a second day-night doubleheader, hosting Houston in the afternoon on February 24th before taking on Xavier of New Orleans at night. Southeastern will open their home conference schedule on March 3rd against Stephen F. Austin, followed by Sam Houston State on March 4th. Southeastern will also be at home on March 5th against South Carolina Upstate from the Atlantic Sun Conference before getting back into Southland Conference play on March 15th against Nichols. The Lady Lions will also host Southern, Alcorn State, Southland Conference rivals Northwestern State before closing out the home schedule on April 15th against Central Arkansas before heading to the Southland Conference Tournament April 27th through the 29th in Nacogdoches, Texas.
You've got 1 or 2 teams that are probably going to be your front runners, Stephen F. and Arlington, and then the next group, you've literally got 8 teams that are 1 player difference. You could almost throw, you could almost throw the bottom 10 in together. The season, the team we have, we could finish anywhere between 3rd and 11 and still have a team that's twice as good as we had last year.
Thanks, Matt. Good luck to Coach Jason Hayes and his Lady Lions coming up on this 2012 schedule. All right, it's time for a break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at Coach Lori Davis-Jones and her Lady Lion basketball team right here on the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm.